from Meltone Fitness, and this is my gymnastics journey. Now, I am by no means an expert at the handstand, and I haven't even mastered my own yet, but I've learned some really good factors in getting your handstand with good form faster. So if you can't do a handstand or you're looking for some handstand hacks, this video might just help you out. I'm going to start with saying that a freestanding handstand is quite a hard skill to attain, so it's not going to happen overnight. It might for some people, but for the average person, it's really quite hard. So let's put a time frame on your ability to do a handstand freely for as long as you can. Hold your body off the ground, I guess. So let's look back at when you were a baby. What age did you start walking? Mine was 10 months. So that's my time frame. I've decided that in 10 months, I should be able to do a handstand quite easily and controlled for a good amount of time. The reason why I'm saying this is because your body is like having to learn a whole new skill. It's like when you're a baby, learning a whole new skill. This is going to help you not go insane, because it's so frustrating when you're out there every day, and it feels like you're making no progress, and then eventually you do, but it's still not good enough. And if you don't have that understanding, then you might give up, and we don't want that to happen. So I've been doing my handstands for 4 months, and I can hold them for minimum of 5, maximum of maybe 15, 16, which I'll show you in this video. So yes, you need to make sure that you do put some sort of time frame on it. Don't expect things to happen straight away. Now, some important key elements to the handstand are good form, which is correct positioning, repetition, do it every day, as many times a day as you can, and endurance. This might mean kicking up to a wall and holding your kicked up handstand for as long as you can, single arm, shoulder taps, push-ups, all those sort of exercises that strengthen the body. That way you can hold your handstand for a lot longer. Before we even kick up to the wall, I'm going to share with you 3 important points of the handstand that will help with increasing your alignment, your balance, and your strength, or the strength of the handstand. The first element I'm going to share with you is hands. So when you're doing your handstand, you want to open up your hands. Your palms will be the base of what your body weight is going to be going onto, but your fingers are going to create that support system so that when you tilt forwards, they can push you back a little bit onto the palm again, so it can tilt you back forwards again. Make sure that they are slightly bent, and it's as if you're digging into the ground. You have more points of contact that way, and it does allow you more movement for balancing. The other thing with using your hands, they can be positioned anywhere around the inside, in line, or outside your shoulders, and they can be positioned facing up and down on an approximate 45 degree or all the way to the sides. Doing this does allow for different kinds of movement. So when your hands are up and down, obviously the body can only go forward and backwards. If your hands are slightly out to the side, it does allow a little bit more movement from side to side, but it's more of a walking position, and same with full on right to the side, which I highly suggest going up on your straight forward or to your 45 and not going out to the side straight away. Positioning it in the shoulder or outside or in is up to you. The further out can create a little bit more of an easier balance for yourself. It probably won't be the most beautiful handstand, but it might help you with getting the strength in your handstand because you might last a little longer. But I have myself just started with my handstands in line with my shoulders just so that I learn the skill from the very beginning and I don't have to alter anything for the future. It's up to you. I'm no expert, so you do what you feel good with. The next element I'm going to share with you is your head positioning, and this is all controlled by where you look. So when you're in your handstand position, try not to look out and away from where you're doing your handstand. Try looking down towards your fingers, and if anything, look past the thumbs and allow the vision at the top of the eyes to see the fingers, okay? So you're looking basically down past the thumbs, but you can see the fingers through the top of your eyes. I find doing that helps me keep my head right where I need it to be. As soon as I start moving my eyes too far forward or too far back, my body goes too far forward or too far back. When your eyes are looking up, your head tilts up. And in this, your body will overcompensate and try and bend. So that's where you'll see a lot of people get this big banana bend in their handstands, which is good for things like your straddle stand, but it's not good to get that nice straight line. The third element I'm going to show you is the pelvic positioning. The pelvis needs to be in a nice straight position to keep the body straight. And most of the time we are in a neutral position. So it's not a matter of just squeezing the glutes. You actually have to tilt that pelvis forward. So here's a little video on showing you exactly what I'm talking about. So here, as you can see, I am squeezing my glutes, but it's not altering my body position at all. And now I'm tilting my pelvis, squeezing the glutes under, and it's creating a straighter posture, stronger core. So that's 3 important elements that you can take with you as you start on your handstand journey. The next thing I'm going to suggest is that you create a little space where you can kick up to a wall, practice your strength training and improving your form. It's fine to be doing kick-up handstands here, there and everywhere against walls in your kitchen and in the bathroom, but it's extra exciting and more inspiring when you have that little bit of area that's just for you so that you can go there every day and train. Well, now that we've got all the chatting over and done with, let's get out there and start with our handstand training. Please warm up the body first. Do some star jumps or go for a short jog. Be sure to do some stretching, especially the wrists, arms, shoulders, spine and neck. Shoulder mobility is also essential to holding a nice straight handstand. Really work on getting some good flexibility in those shoulders. End of part 1. Please watch part